Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Reading Ideas. I've been tagged. I've been tagged twice. Luckily, I've just been tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat. Burgeoning channel. She's doing fabulous stuff, getting through so many books, and so passionate about her reading and literature. So you must have heard of Book Chat with Pat. And I was tagged by somebody else, and I can't remember who. And I've been through, the notifications, and I just can't find it amongst them. So if it's slipped my mind, apologies for that. And the tag is 10 Untouched Books Tag. Only 10. Only 10. So this was an original tag by Rainer at Rainer Books, and there's only one prompt: present 10 books from your shelves that have been there at least a year or more and present them. So I've got so many books staring at me from the bookshelves begging to be read. So does it only have to be 10? So that means that I won't have room to mention Moby Dick. Won't have room to mention that, or Stoner. Was it just got no room to mention them? So yeah. So the 10 books that are staring at me to be read, and shouting. Some of those shouting the loudest. I'll probably end up reading Louis L'Amour's as well in between, and May Gray, and all sorts of other things. So I have not read yet, but he's got a great reputation, Mr. Ray Bradbury. Now I don't know if this is cheating, but I always cheat with these things. Don't know if it'll be this one. The short stories probably will be the short stories, but I've got Something Wicked This Way Comes, Fahrenheit 451 is it, and R is for this and S is for that. So I've got a stack of them, but I'll probably give the short stories a go first, perhaps as a gentle introduction. So Mr. Ray Bradbury. Number 2, again in the science fiction field, I've building up a stack of some older science fiction stuff, and it's got a bit of a name, but it's not mentioned as much. Mr. Harlan Ellison. It sounds quite intriguing. So I've not read any Harlan Ellison, but from what I've heard about his writing, that's shouting at me. So number 2 on the list is The Time of the Eye, by Harlan Ellison. I'll give him a go. So that's 2 science fiction writers I've not read that are intriguing possibilities. Now, this is shouting at me. Dostoyevsky. I've not read any Dostoyevsky. Read a load of Turgenev, who's pretty good, particularly Sketches of a Hunter's Album, and the brothers Karamazov. Lots of people saying that it's their favourite, or one of the greatest books ever written. So this is shouting at me to be read. I just have this feeling that it might be hard work and a bit of psychologically warping, but we shall see. Don't judge a book by its cover. So that's number 3, Brothers Karamazov by Dostoyevsky. So I know what you're thinking. Why hasn't he read all these already? Number 4, Charles Dickens. I've seen, obviously, being brought up in England, you can't go far without a Christmas Carol or two. Seen this as a film. I don't think I've actually read any Charles Dickens. It's a crime, isn't it? So yeah, I've got great expectations of great expectations. So that's number 4. Get on with it. And number 5. Now, I do like Hemingway. I've read a lot of Hemingway, but that other great American author, Mr. John Steinbeck, and arguably his most iconic or greatest work, a bit of Americana, is The Grapes of Wrath. Not read it, but that's shouting at me. Yeah. Come and get read. Yeah. The Grapes of Wrath. Supposedly excellent. Now, I think I might have tried reading this a long time ago when I was very young and didn't get far, just life moved on. It's about time I read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. You know, young Frankenstein. It's absolutely hilarious, isn't it? So, yeah, the month. Look at that for a cover. How inviting is that? Yeah. Yeah. Frankenstein. So, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more to go. What could be next? So, a book shouting at me. I've not read a lot, but there's this guy called Shakespeare. Ever heard of him? Yeah. Knocking about, yeah, back in the day. I've not read Hamlet. So, yeah, again, really required reading. So, Hamlet, got to get around to this sooner or later, haven't I? Yeah. So that was 7. Number 8, lots of people. So, booktube recommendations, lots of people's favourite book are up there in the top 10. Never read her. Never. Yeah. George Elliot and Middlemarch. Lots of people's best ever book. Honourable mention of Anne of Green Gables. Yeah, but you're only allowed 10, aren't you? Middlemarch, George Elliot. Was it a little bit of a chunker? So, but yeah. So, God, there's some reading there, isn't there? And 2 others that are shouting at me. Claudius by Robert Graves. Yeah, that's kind of, that's whispering away. Yeah, that's kind of, point, trying to attract my attention from the bookshelves. Yeah, metal detecting and history and all that. Yeah, Claudius by Robert Graves. Supposedly an excellent book. Again, how can I have not read that? And last but not least, again, shocking that I've not read it, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, Lewis Carroll. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Why have I not read all these books? It's shocking. So there's 10 books that are shouting at me from the bookshelves. Get on with it, Nigel. What's your 10? Bye for now. Happy reading.